Welcome to the Midland Gliding Club. Situated on top of the Long Mynd, the site provides year-round opportunities to soar over the beautiful Shropshire countryside and into Wales. With no airspace restrictions, this makes it one of the premier gliding sites in the UK. Founded in 1934, the Midland Gliding Club is also one of the oldest gliding clubs in the country. In the 1930s, Amy Johnson, the first woman to fly solo to Australia, was a member of the club. Many glider pilots visit from other clubs, firstly because this is such a fantastic site to fly from, and also to experience a bungee launch. In the right conditions, we launch the gliders off the side of a hill on a big piece of elastic. It's a unique experience. The purpose of this short video is to let you know what to expect during your gliding experience and to brief you on the safety aspects of the flight. After you've seen this video and signed the paperwork, you will be escorted by the instructor to the glider. The instructor will brief you about the safety aspect of the airfield, but please remember to look up at the sky, not just at the ground when moving around the airfield. For safety reasons, you will wear a parachute during your flight. Although gliding is not as safe as commercial air travel, accidents are extremely rare and nobody flying from the site has ever had to use a parachute. A club member or your instructor you will be flying with will assist you in putting on your parachute and will check it for a comfortable and secure fit. This may be the first time you've ever worn a parachute, so we will spend a moment explaining how to put the parachute on safely. Whilst putting on the parachute, you should stand well clear of the glider with your back to the wind. The first parachute strap goes over your left shoulder. The next strap goes over your right shoulder. The two leg straps are done up next, and when these are tightly secured, the chest strap is done up and secured. For safety reasons, the chest strap must not be done up before both of the leg straps. After your flight, when your parachute is removed, the chest strap must be undone before the leg straps. You will be shown how to get in and out of the glider and how to get in a comfortable position. It is important to be comfortable before taking off, as it is not possible to change your seating position once you are in the air. You will be assisted by a club member or your instructor with your seat harness so that you are securely and correctly strapped into the glider. Unless your instructor commands you to, under no circumstances should you release your harness during your flight. After landing, please remain strapped in until you are assisted to get out of the glider. Shortly before takeoff, the Perspex canopy will be closed and locked by a club member. We would ask that you do not touch the canopy surface with your fingers or hands to ensure that no fingerprint marks affect the good visibility through the canopy. There is a simple ventilation system in the glider. You don't need to ask your instructor if you can adjust it. Please feel free to adjust the airflow to suit your own comfort during your flight. Once the instructor has completed his pre-flight checks and the canopy is locked, your glider will be attached to a cable. The cable will move slowly at first to take out the slack. Once the glider starts to move, it will accelerate very quickly for a few seconds and rotate into a steep climb. It can be helpful to tense your stomach muscles in the first few seconds of acceleration. The launch will last about 30 seconds and gain about 1,000 feet. At the top of the launch, the cable releases automatically. You will hear a loud click as the cable comes off. You are now gliding. While flying, we must always keep a good lookout. Please help your instructor to do this. Scan the field of view frequently, pausing from time to time, looking both above and below the horizon as well as on it. Whenever you see another aircraft or glider, please tell your instructor what you've seen. Gliders are always descending through the air. Your instructor may find air that is rising faster than you are sinking to extend the flight. This may be circling in a thermal or flying along the ridge. Gliders are easy to fly and very stable. If you let go the controls, they fly in a straight line at a constant speed. In fact, when people are learning to fly, the glider usually flies better when the pupil lets go of the controls, as people tend to try and do too much. If you would like to try flying the glider during your flight, please discuss this with your instructor before the flight, and they will explain the effects of the controls and the procedure for handing over control. Although your introductory flight will be relatively short and gentle, flights of several thousand kilometres lasting many hours are possible in the right conditions, and gliders can even fly to the edge of space. In the unlikely event that during your flight your instructor should shout, "Bail out, bail out," you will need to immediately get out of the glider. Eject the canopy. As the canopy emergency release system can vary between glider types, you will be shown how to operate it when you are seated in your glider and before you fly. When the emergency canopy release is operated, the canopy will instantly fly away, allowing you to get out of the glider. Undo the straps. You will be shown how to undo the harness when you get into the glider. Jump out of the glider and deploy your parachute. Look for and tightly grasp the D-ring of your parachute with both hands and pull it firmly downwards with both hands without delay. We hope this won't be the case, but if at any time during your flight you feel unwell, please inform your instructor immediately, who will fly as gently as possible and will, if you request it, land the glider back at the gliding club with the minimum of delay. After landing, you will be escorted back to the clubhouse, where you are very welcome to stay as long as you like and perhaps have some light refreshments from our cafe. Please pick up an information pack from the office which explains how to use the 3-month temporary membership that is included in your trial lesson and how to return to the club for further flights. When you are ready to leave for home, please assume that gliding operations are continuing and that the airfield is still active. If you are unsure whether it is safe to drive out of the car park, please ask a club member or a member of staff. Remember, gliders don't have engines, so you won't hear them. So please keep your eyes peeled for gliders or other aircraft, particularly any that are about to land as you exit the car park and while you drive on a road to the exit gate. Also, please remember to close the gate behind you when you leave the airfield. This video presentation is about to end. We hope you enjoy your time with us today. And remember, your trial lesson flight entitles you to enjoy the facilities of the club and fly at club members' rates for the next 3 months. So you are very welcome to come back and fly as many times as you wish during that time. We would love to see you again. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today at the Midland Gliding Club, and we hope you have a wonderful flight experience.